anthem is a whisper, a promise in the night. Helldivers' silent vow to turn the wrong to right.
Tagging map. Southeast. 300 meters. No mag!
Down on Melville Creek, where the shadows lie deep, Helldivers tread with caution. In the silence they creep. The trees whisper in binary, a code we can't break. The secrets they murmur for the automaton's sake. Oh, the hell on Melville Creek, where the trees start to speak. In ones and zeros they tell of a metal-infested hell. The bushes hide the danger with leaves like cold steel, waiting for a helldiver to fall and then kneel. They lie in patient slumber with eyes made of red, and in the blink of a moment another soldier is dead. Oh, the hell on Melville Creek, where the trees start to speak. In ones and zeros they tell of a metal-infested hell. The night is dark and heavy, with the humor so grim, a joke in every shadow where survival is slim. Oh, did you hear the one, says the tree.
Look at this, yeah, you reading this? You think I'm Helldivers right now? You think I'm knee-deep in butt guts, swinging freedom like a flaming flagstaff? Nope, I'm in a break room, chewing vending machine despair, while my supervisor tells me to smile with my eyes. I'm a Helldiver, not a customer service part. It stalks me like a level 50 devastator, bills creeping like cloak scouts with clipboards. And you, dear listener, probably imagine me in heroic lighting, but I'm under fluorescent tubes that hum like a dying stratagem. If managed democracy wanted me a peak morale, it wouldn't have invented utility belt. But no, can't go blowing up bots for a living, because apparently stability matters. You hear that stability? Try telling that to a recoil's rifle that hasn't been fired in 3 whole days. She's practically vibrating in the closet, singing to me like BoomBox, darling, take me to a kill zone. But my landlord hits me with your rent is late again, sir.
I wasn't sculpted from orbital fire, just to sort mail in the back room. I wasn't trained to dive from the heavens, just to watch coworkers microwave fish at lunchtime. Give me the bots, give me their shiny heads. Give me a battlefield so loud it drowns out the sound of Karen from accounting.
And yes, I see you scrolling. Don't pretend you're not enjoying my suffering. You're probably thinking, why doesn't BoomBox just quit? Cause you won't cover my rent, cause you won't pay my electricity bill that spikes every time I charge my jetpack. And because someone has to write these war opera anthems so you can vibe to them on your commute.
So hear me, Super Earth and random bystander.
Your hellbard is trapped in employment purgatory, a patron imprisoned by payroll. Lift the jammer, trigger the reinforced beam down a drop pod to this tragic break room. Let me return to a life where exploding bombs counts as profession of the bellbud. Until then I'll gripe, growl, and glare at the clock, dreaming of that sweet crunchy moment when the only thing on my to-do list is detonating freedom across the stars.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
That's me tapping my forehead against my steering wheel, like I'm trying to summon a divine orbital strike. Through blunt force trauma, traffic is frozen in time. I'm basically parked on a highway that claims to be flowing eastbound. Nothing is flowing except my patience draining out of my ears in steaming rivulets. I should be doing heroic nonsense. I should be throwing hell bombs into the stockings of bot factories. I should be delivering theft of democracy, wrapped in sizzling shrapnel. Instead I'm trapped behind a sedan with a bumper sticker that says Happy Holidays. Happy, I am one brake light away from screaming the national anthem through my teeth. This lane hasn't moved in 10 minutes. I could assemble a minefield, disassemble it and reassemble it, blindfolded in that time. All I want is to spread freedom like glory I wouldn't break my own skull.
Feel something.
Even the dashboard looks embarrassed for me.
The car behind me is honking, even though none of us can move. And I can feel my soul leaving my body.
To go fight bots without me. And you sitting there reading this like it's entertainment. You enjoying this, you giggling at my suffering. You think this is relatable content. I have fought armies of steel monstrosities who literally cannot feel fear. Yet here I am defeated by a line of computers who treat driving like a turn-based strategy game. I swear if you don't stop smirking, I will climb out of this car, march through reality itself, and drag you into this traffic jam so you can suffer beside me. It's the holiday season, and all I want is to deliver explosive cheer to every bot-infested hellscape.
I want twinkling lights powered by the detonations of my righteous wrath.
But no, today I get this slow motion parade of despair.
The only jingling are the loose screws in my sanity.
Hear me, Super Earth, your hellbard is trapped, immobilized, a majestic war machine, reduced to a commuter gremlin, beating his skull against a steering wheel in a tragic percussion solo. Send a drop pod, a teleport, a miracle, anything.
Until then I sit here, clawing at the fabric of reality.
Waiting for the day I can abandon this cursed road and return to my purpose, spreading managed democracy and festive hell bombs across all unworthy frontiers. Across all unworthy frontiers.
Their lives were in our hands.
Engaging terminal.
I enter the mall like a noble war hero. 5 minutes later, I'm a broken husk being pulled by men's BoomBox toward a store called Snowberry Dreams. I do not dream of snowberries, I dream of explosions. The air smells like holiday sugar and human despair. My knees ache in ways incompatible with life. This BoomBox is radiant, glowing, unstoppable. I am a tragedy in boots. She drags me from display to display while I make noises, usually reserved for severely wounded troopers. She says, "Oh, this is cute." I say, "So is a hell bomb." She ignores me. I contemplate faking my own death. Let's super smite me, smite them all, smite everyone in line for pretzels. Why is there a pretzel line? Why is it 30 minutes long? Why are these civilians fighting over a scented candle called holiday serenity when there is no serenity here? I carry 15 shopping bags like they are the chains of my fate. Store number 8's if I need help. I whisper evac. He doesn't understand, I die a little more.
Someone bumps into me.
I scream internally for 3 consecutive hours in 1 second of real time. Miss BoomBox says we're making good progress. My soul leads my body in files for divorce. A child spills hot cocoa on my boot, and I nearly declare martial law. Yes, you! They're reading this like it's comedy. You think this is funny, don't you? You think BoomBox hawkin being dragged through an endless parade of stores while slowly losing its grip on sanity is entertainment? Well, guess what? It is, and I hate that you're right. Take a good long look at me. Look at the way Miss BoomBox is comparing to the car of the queens that are genetically identical. My eyes are glazing over. I'm turning into a Christmas ghost. We pass a kiosk selling inflatable holiday mascots. One of them is a 12-foot glowing reindeer that sings when kicked, it sings at me. I stare at it for too long and briefly believe it is my father.
Miss BoomBox tells me
To be normal, I cannot. I am a helldiver in retail hell.
Oh, glorious super Earth, your hellbard suffers. He wanders store after store, his will evaporating like holiday cheer in a fog factory. My hands are full of packages, my soul is full of regrets, my back is full of pain, not even a steel could we stand helpless. Send reinforcements, send the drop pod through the mall skyline, so I can escape in a blaze of heroism. Until then, I march behind this BoomBox, a festive prisoner of war, dreaming of the moment I can return to the battlefield and experience a real holiday miracle, blowing up fast and replacing this drama with righteous democracy. The moment we pull out of the driveway, I already regret existing. Miss BoomBox cheerfully taps the GPS, and the GPS cheerfully lies to us. Estimated travel time 48 minutes. We both know this is a 4-hour odyssey through the 9 layers of seasonal gridlock.
I stare out the window like a tragic war hero, remembering better days, days when I could blow up bots without being asked if we should stop and pick up a pie.
Days when the only screaming I heard was enemy machinery, not children in the backseat of the car beside us, performing dark rituals with fruit snacks. I would rather fight on the creek, I would rather dive against a legion of bots armed with nothing but a spoon. I would rather base jump into a siege match, but no, today I must sit in a car moving slower than an unupgraded stratagem upload, because society insists that visiting in-laws is the right thing to do. turn to ducks, Miss BoomBox says, oh look!
The traffic's not so bad.
I stare at her, the love of my life, and in that moment I consider fleeing into the woods.
Driver cuts us off and waves cheerfully. I nearly declare war.
And you don't pretend you're not enjoying this. You're sitting there scrolling, sipping something fancy, thinking, ha ha, BoomBox is suffering again. I hope your next stratagem drops on your foot. I hope your next elevator dings with judgmental energy. You wanna know what true pain is? Try listening to Miss BoomBox's playlist of holiday hits for 3 consecutive hours without detonating anything. The GPS rewrote us, yeah, rewrote us again, rewrote us again, rewrote us again. I swear it's conspiring with the automaton. I command every rest stop is filled with civilians moving like they're underwater. Every billboard mocks me with cheerful slogans that feel like personal attack.
Hear me, Super Earth.
Your hellbard is trapped in a 4-wheeled coffin of seasonal obligation. I beg you, send evac, send a drop pod, send a siege cannon blast straight into this traffic jam. Anything to free me from this cursed pilgrimage for the in-laws' holiday stronghold. Until then,
I sit
I
still, I suffer.
I suffer and I dream of the day I can abandon the road and return to my purpose, spreading managed democracy with righteous zeal instead of listening politely to my father-in-law. Explain taxes!
Reload it.
Forget bots, forget bugs, forget illuminate squids. There is no foe more dangerous, more cunning, more heavily armed with passive-aggressive comments than this BoomBox Hawkins family. I arrive at the doorstep with gifts in hand and dread in my stomach, like I'm about to greet a kill zone with only a butter knife. Her mother opens the door before I can say happy holidays. She scans me top to bottom like a patrol drone and says, oh, you look tired. A direct hit, my shields flicker. I stagger into the house already bleeding morale. Why have you abandoned your hellbard in this pit of festive hostility? Family members scream in every direction. Kids are throwing ornaments. Someone's arguing about gravy.
Someone else is arguing about robots stealing jobs.
The dog is chewing on a power cable. I miss the battlefield. It made more sense. Our father corners me in the kitchen. He starts lecturing me on how back in his day they didn't need Helldivers. I try to smile, the smile breaks in half. A cousin asks if I have a real job. A nephew throws a cookie at my face. The uncle I've never met materializes behind me and begins a story so long it disobeys the laws of physics. Then the argument begins. An aunt and a 5 are locked in a cold war about who brought better stuffing.
A cousin declares war on gluten. The dog has stolen a ham. Grandma is yelling at no one and everyone simultaneously. Miss BoomBox is radiant, completely unbothered, floating through chaos like a divine holiday goddess. I cling to her arm like a dying man, whispering, please don't leave me alone with that. She does. She absolutely does.
And you,
You're laughing. You think this is comedy. You think this is some light-hearted family bailout. No, this is a tactical nightmare wrapped in tinsel and generational trauma. I can feel you enjoying this. You should be ashamed, or at least send back up. I swear, if one more relative asks, when we're having kids, I will punch a hole into the timeline and drag you here to suffer with me. I try to hide in the bathroom. The toddler kicks the door, and to 7 is crying on the staircase. For reasons unknown to mortal science, Grandpa shouts something about taxes. Some boy knocks over a tree. The soak alarm screams in solidarity with my spirit. This boombox kisses my cheek and whispers, we're staying for dinner. I lose the will to live. I transcend. Suspicious artifact from accursed temples. Send evac. Send the rescue begin. Send a super destroyer. I will jump out a window if necessary. Anything to escape this domestic war front. Until then, I endure, I suffer. I simply call it a punch and pray for bomb reinforcements, just so I have an excuse to leave.
You know, lads, I fought bots, bugs, squids. And that weird thing that tried to hack my left butt cheek on Hellmire. But somehow, Command still won't give me a tank. Don't worry, boys, if I can't drive one, I'll sing one into existence.
Hey, what's up?
You know, you gotta pat him on the back because it's like I'm hugging you, but I'm hitting you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, on my screen I have giant tits.
You running mods?
Possibly.
Okay, that's cool. I don't really care.
No, you can't see anything anyways.
I remember when I ran mods on Skyrim and everybody was fucking.
Yeah.
So I found out this woman I just started seeing is allergic to beef, and I'm like,